Hi everyone, my name is Adam Stone. I am taking this class because I need it for my environmental chemistry degree, but I'm sure it's going to play into a lot of different aspects of my professional and private life. I'm sure it'll be useful no matter what degree you have. As far as the things that kind of distract me or make me not interested in a speech is when people overuse the same word. I feel like it's not very interesting when you're just saying the same thing over and over again. Monotone voices is another one. I feel like if you are monotone, then you're not really interested in what you're saying. And so why should I be interested in what you're saying? And then as far as like looking like kind of stiff and uncomfortable, that's another one too because I'm like, if you're not comfortable with what you're saying or where you're at as far as like the venue goes, then maybe you're not the right person to be talking about the subject. So again, why should I listen to you if you're not the right person to be talking about the subject? Um, as far as a few of my hobbies and interests go, I love learning about the sciences, things like physics, chemistry, biology. Obviously, chemistry is my major, so I hope I'm interested in it. But hard sciences like that. Not super interested in like kind of the social or soft sciences like psychology. It just never interested me. And then I also love learning about, like reading about revolutionary and socialist history. We don't really get a lot of materials and things like high school and stuff telling us about, you know, that kind of aspect to the world. And I think it's just cool to read about that because it's something new that, again, we don't get exposed to. As far as my values go, two of my top ones, and they're kind of intertwined into each other, is honesty and integrity. And if you don't have those two, I feel like, I when you get to know somebody, like you kind of need them to be honest and have integrity because if they don't, who are you really even talking to? You're talking to this fictional person that doesn't actually exist. Um, as far as the speech anxiety readings, um, I read the one about not scripting your speeches. And Basically, it was about like the main points that I took from it was that fully scripting a speech can sound robotic, and memorizing a speech is risky for the opposite reason because you could forget what you're going to say. Something distracts you. Maybe you have a dog next to you, and something distracts you, and it just kind of goes off the rail. Um, and then also, if you prepare well and you know what you're talking about, you don't really even need a full script because you can just talk for so long about the subject, and you'll sound confident and you'll know what you're talking about. I have a few things like that, like series I've read where I could probably talk about it for an hour, and it would be fine without a script. Um, and then as far as the TED Talk goes, um, the most important one, which actually has come into play in my life, I've seen it happen, is that people will forget your speech. And it allows you to make mistakes. It gives you that freedom to relax and focus on the subject, which is mainly important. Um, one, I'll give you a small example from my life. At my dad's wedding, I had to read something. I can't remember what exactly it was because I'm not Catholic and it was a Catholic wedding. But I had to read that during the ceremony and I messed it up. And people didn't know I messed up until I told them after the fact. Um, and I bet you they probably don't even remember that I messed up. Uh, so there was really no reason for me to, you know, fret about it. So just something to think about. And yeah, hope you guys are all having a good day. Thank you for watching.